Amid the calls for investigations and defunding of Planned Parenthood over the alleged selling of body parts from aborted fetuses, there is a larger point to be made about the industry. Senior political analyst Britt Hume is here with that tonight. Good evening, Britt.
Hi, Brett. Whatever comes of the revelations about Planned Parenthood and its participation in the traffic in fetal body parts, those revelations will have achieved one thing. They have parted the veil of antiseptic tidiness behind which the abortion industry has for so long operated. The sight of a senior Planned Parenthood official and a doctor to boot discussing the market for fetal body parts in between bites of salad and sips of wine was stomach-turning. That's because it laid bare the essentially brutal nature of abortion. Let's be blunt. Abortion involves the extraction and killing of a human life which, within a couple of weeks of pregnancy, has a beating heart. 5 weeks in, its hands and legs begin to grow. It is these tiny creatures, and too often ones that are far more developed, that are pulled from a mother's womb and crushed with forceps. Oh, but oh so carefully, lest body parts that could later be sold are preserved. This gruesome procedure shows the extent to which we as a people have been anesthetized by the estimated 55 million abortions performed since the Supreme Court discovered a constitutional right to that procedure 42 years ago. Will we as a nation not someday come to look upon that decision and what it has done to us, not to mention the 55 million, with horror and regret? One can only hope we will. Brett?
Speaking of lives, back to that story, All Lives Matter, and the apology by Martin O'Malley at that Netroots Nation event. What do you make of that?
That was just astonishing that he should be forced to, or feel that he was forced to apologize for saying that. Now, I can't by any scientific way tell you what the composition of the Netroots Nation people in attendance were, but it does show you that at least one political party, it is politically incorrect to say that all lives matter. And just thinking back on what I was just saying, it suggests that we're a longer way from that hoped-for day when we will regret all this that we've done, not just to living people, but to the unborn. It may be farther off than we'd hoped.
Okay, Britt, thank you.
You bet.